Good kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to the corner, take the shot, he scores!
Oh, he's okay.
13.
Township. Senior number 2, Brendan. 6'1", junior number 3. 6'1", junior number 5, Thomas Aspinall. 6'1", junior number 14, Cam Mills. 6'2", junior number 45, Jack.
Well, hello everybody and welcome to AHN Arena on a Tuesday night for Peters Township Indians versus the Keystone Oaks Golden Eagles. I'm Mike McCagg.
And I'm Bob Finn.
And we are ready for some basketball. Third game on the schedule for the Indians here. And there's a familiar face in the gym here this evening, isn't there, Bob?
Yeah, Coach Gogo for Keystone Oaks was with Peters Township for 15 plus years. Before he moved on, he took a year off and took the job at KO last year, so he's in his second year here. But yeah, he brought a lot of memories to the Peters Township basketball community, that's for sure, during his tenure. Not to mention a Whitfield championship. Yeah, and I think there's a couple of those players behind the bench over there, behind the Keystone Oaks bench, who were on that 09 WPIL championship team. I think I see Nick Wilcox over there with Corey as well. So there's some familiar faces in the crowd. So we got 2-2 Keystone Oaks versus 1-1 Peters Township. Peters controls the tip, and they're attacking a man-to-man. Just off the back rim. Yeah, Dunbar went hard to the hole from the left side of the court, crossed over in front of the rim with the right hand, and just couldn't quite get there. Another one right off the rim, and up come the Indians. McCullough, he's got numbers if he looks. He decides to pull it back into the spin move. Another one can't go. Similar to Friday night when we were getting to the rim early in that game. I think we missed the first couple 3 shots of that game as well. So good getting to the rim, but you got to finish. Here's a wide open 3 from the corner, and it's off the front. Rebounded by the Indians. Mills. Out comes McCullough. 3-on-3. Nearly, and he does throw it away. And another missed layup. Well, we're 2-2 with missed layups. Kicks it out for Dunbar. Steps into it, and it's good! Jack Dunbar. Yeah, hit the 3 from the corner on a feed from McCullough. That was a nice confident stroke, Bob. Yes. Indians look to trap. Nearly got a turnover there. Indians with their aggressive man-to-man. One change in the starting lineup. We've got Thomas Aspinwall. Yeah, excuse me. Taking Ziegler's place. Aspinwall for Ziegler. Ziegler was a little banged up on Saturday. May have something to do with it. 25 hard to the rim. Swatted by Dunbar. Gets the rebound. And out to Miller. And they'll settle it down. Yeah, KO in a basic man-to-man. Trying to deny. Backdoor cut by Mills. Ooh. And he gets hacked. Mills got the backdoor cut along the baseline. Excellent description of that play, Mike. They were overplaying, went backdoor, got the feed, went up on the backside of the basket, and let the rim kind of protect himself from the defender, and he had to foul him. So Mills going to the line for 2.
You know, it's almost like a litmus test compared to the first 2 games, as you can tell by the record. Friday night, first game against Altoona, they played really, really good basketball. And then they came back Saturday morning. Mills misses the first.
Yes.
And just got run right out of the gym. And I can tell you, Friday night we saw a good number of backdoor cuts with success, and I'm not positive we saw any against Chartiers Valley.
Well, with the way they're spreading the floor, with the way Coach Goga's historically taught defense, they're going to put a lot of pressure on. So those backdoor cuts are probably going to be available. The Indians just have to be patient. Nice kick inside. Another missed layup. Another tip.
Another missed layup.
Yep.
And they're going to get it over the back on Colin Harris.
Keystone Oaks handled the pressure pretty well that time. They got a couple really good looks at the basket, a couple offensive putbacks, but just couldn't finish. So at the 5:52 mark, we got the Indians 4-0. Dylan Donovan in the game for Miller.
Vaccarello also in.
Yep.
Indians really have it spread out. Mills kicks, nice pass. Vaccarello finishes. Really good job by Mills that time.
Yes, he did. So that's pressure swing to the right side of the floor, and there was no help defense on the
Near
backside.
steal, and they get it across.
Pretty close to an over and back there, Mike. McCullough really putting on good pressure on the ball. He's got to watch those hands, though.
Up come the Indians with numbers. Nice. Oh, nice strong hands by Vaccarello.
He's 2 for 2 from that spot, Mike.
Oh, and then they get beat down the court. And Dunbar nearly pinned it. Dunbar up. Everybody ends up on the floor. And that's a little unfortunate for
the ball.
Keystone Oaks.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Coach Goga's a little upset with the play there. Keystone Oaks player was definitely up ahead on the play.
Shocking that he did not get called.
Yes.
Absolutely shocking.
Well, Peters Township opens the game with an 8-0 run. And some of that intensity and flair that Coach Goga displayed while he was coach here at Peters Township, he's definitely showing right now, giving the official an earful. But we have a timeout on the floor at the 4:37 mark, and again, Peters Township off to an early 8-0 lead. Doing some really good things on offense, and, again, other than that 3 outside by Dunbar, they've got 3 layups around the hoop. Vaccarello having 2 of them. Mills 1 for 2 from the foul line. So, again, multiple players scoring, moving the ball around, playing some pretty good pressure defense, Mike, to start this game.
And it could and should be double digits, although you could say the same thing about Keystone Oaks. They shouldn't.
Yeah, they should have a couple.
Probably not have a big donut up there at the moment.
No, they've got some looks at the rim, too. They just have to finish. Again, I think their emotions are probably a little bit high. I know that even though Coach Goga will tell you this is just another game, his kids are probably a little bit amped up for this contest. A smaller school, a 2A school playing a 5A school, it's always a big challenge.
Got a couple new players in for the Golden Eagles.
And Ziegler making his first appearance for the Indians tonight as well. He's on the floor. Indians going with that bigger lineup, similar to what they did a little bit against Altoona. Dunbar, Vaccarello, and Ziegler all on the floor at the same time with McCullough and Donovan in the backcourt. Number 12 putting good pressure on Dylan.
Donovan drives and kicks. Here comes Ziegler, strong, kicks it out. Thought about a 3, goes in strong and gets it.
Vaccarello again from that same spot on the floor. He's 3 for 3.
6 points. That's 6 for Mickey. Nice move across midcourt.
12 for deep
Long three off
Yep.
the back of the rim, and
Yep, no
we're going to
good.
hit the stanchion. Evan McCullough in for the Indians.
Well, that's one thing, Coach for Peters Township. He definitely, Coach Ehrman, he likes to rotate players, especially early in the season, and we're seeing it here again tonight.
Coach Goga has used a number of players as well, so. Dullivan into Ziegler. Here comes McCullough inside out.
Miller
Nice
on the floater.
roll.
Absolutely, Miller on the floater.
Nice floater by Nate Miller.
I'm not really a favorite of floaters. I'd rather see players get their feet under them and go up with under control, but Nate looked like he had done that many times, so nice job on his part.
Floater that didn't go. Indians up and running. And we're going to get a foul. Mickey Vaccarello playing a great first quarter.
Yes, he is.
Active on all ends.
I think as we mentioned on Friday night, Mike, he's one of those St. Louis players. He was brought up as a freshman last year, so even though he's only a sophomore, he did experience JV basketball last year, a little more familiar with the contact and the pace of the game, and he's shown it here tonight, getting down the floor real quick, finishing around the rim, squaring his shoulders, doing a really nice job. That's how you earn more playing time.
So the Indians have a little bit of a younger team out there at the moment. Mills got a finger on it, but off to KO, and up they come.
Turnover.
Almost up they come. Indians. Still 13-0 with 3:02 left in the first quarter. Keystone Oaks looking for their first. Got to get the lid off before he can do much more than that.
It's on there pretty tight right now, Mike.
Oh. And bolted shut. Miller to McCullough.
Aspinall wide open under the basket, and another
He's
layup.
not going to miss that. 15-0.
The unofficial stats here tonight, but I got McCullough with 3 assists already tonight. And we're only in the first quarter. Number 10.
That's a three. It's good if it goes.
Yep. It's a good
Miller
look.
with the rebound. Out to McCullough. McCullough drives into the middle. Short off the front. Rebound Dunbar. Up strong. Can't get it to go.
Mills.
And Mills is hacked. Good offensive rebounding by Cameron Mills. I'll send him to the free throw line. Team fourth.
The Indians seem to have a little extra oomph in their step here tonight, Mike. I mean, they're really going after the glass there. Two really good rebounds, putbacks, get this foul shot opportunity. First one's good.
Mills is good for the second one. Peters keeps the pressure up. Eagles.
Coming into this game tonight, I'm sure this was not the start that Coach Goga was expecting. And I would say that this is probably not the start that Coach Ehrman was expecting either, to be up 17-0 at the 2:14 mark. But here we are. It's going to be a heck of a hole to overcome. But there's still a lot of time.
Other than the first couple minutes of missing a couple layups, the Indians have been almost flawless.
Absolutely.
They haven't even committed a foul yet. As I say that,
There it is, first one.
if there was such thing as an announcer's jinx, there it was. We're going to get Brendan McCullough on that one.
Yeah.
Colin Harris working on Miller.
Keystone Oaks just looks very tentative right now. Another
Elbow
look. That's
jumper.
short.
Missed a lot. And he stepped on the baseline. Probably just as well because that was quickly going to turn into a 3-on-2.
Just a little bit of nerves here, Mike. That looked like a pretty open 15 to 18 footer.
Yeah, he just short-armed it.
Just short-armed it. Miller with the ball for the Indians. Steal.
Dunbar gets it picked.
And there's the first one.
With a minute 28.
They broke the ice. They broke the ice.
Quarter. Keystone Oaks is on the board. 17-2. Here comes McCullough to Dunbar. Nice floater. Couldn't get it to go. He gets his own rebound. Kicks it. And Aspinwall finishes. We've got subs. Thought there was a timeout, but there's not a timeout.
I don't know, it
I'm
looked
not
like
sure
it.
why they blew the whistle.
It looked
You,
like
Bob?
there was a player laying on the floor, so I don't know if there was
Yeah,
a
that
quick
must have
injury.
been it.
Just to make sure that, again, player safety is always a focus, especially the officials. Could have just made sure that that young player was okay. Quick substitution. He up 25, got to the rim.
Go. That's Clinton
25.
Robinson.
Looked like a pretty strong move. It looked strong with his left hand. He's listed as one of their forwards at 6'2". Looked like he had a pretty good hand of the rock. He's had a couple other opportunities at the rim as well. Nothing would fall for him, but that's the first one. Break the ice for him as a player. Get himself some confidence.
Played through McCullough. Although McCullough's not the tallest guy out there, he's a football player.
Yeah,
so you gotta.
He's strong.
He went through it. Give him credit.
Yep.
It's a chance to add to the. Make it a 3-point play.
It's a nice foul shot. There it is.
First one rolls. Now
there's
Keystone Oaks is going to apply some pressure.
Haven't seen a whole of that because they haven't been able to get into it. They haven't made enough baskets yet. So there's a quick
McCullough
steal.
Picks up his dribble. Nice pass. Oh, it hits the bottom of the rim. They still contain it though, or bottom of the backboard. Floater.
Got to get a better look than that. He played good defense. Got a steal. That's got to turn
Here
into
comes
points.
Dunbar, he loses it.
Turnover.
Tried to Euro around, staying in the trap. 25 seconds left. Wide open three. Dunbar gets smacked, or smacks it to himself. And we're going to get a block.
We had end-to-end action there on Keystone Oaks end of the floor. We had a player fall. It looked like it could have been a block or a charge with no call. And then down on the other end, Dunbar went to the rim and did, again, that Euro step to try to avoid the contact with the defensive player, and the defensive player got called for the block. So Dunbar's going to get 2 with 17.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. First one short.
Good rotation on that, just didn't get it over the front of the rim.
I mean, I got a 19-point quarter here, possibly for 20 or even more. That's a pretty good output. And again, their shooting efficiency has been fantastic.
Second one's good. That gives Dunbar 4 for the quarter.
Talk about a young team on the floor, Mike. Vaccarella's a sophomore, McCullough's a sophomore, Miller's a junior, Aspinwall, I believe, is a junior, and Dylan Donovan's a freshman. So got a young team on the floor right now.
Right.
Close out this first quarter. Quick move. Off glass, no good. And that'll end the quarter, Mike.
That'll end the quarter. A bit of an offensive explosion by the Indians, and they're up 20-5. That's a good combination of offense and awfully good defense with a lot of missed layups. I mean,
well,
I don't know if we have anybody counting them. I'm sure somebody on the bench is, but
well, I'm trying
wow.
to do it here at the table here, Mike, and I'm sure I've missed a few, but I only have us missing 4 shots inside the paint area, inside the 3-point line. We were 1 for 1 from 3. So I got 6 2-point field goals, 1 3-point field goal. I got Brendan McCullough with 3 assists to start off the game, and Ziegler's got another one. And Dunbar's got 5 total rebounds all in the first quarter. So all in all, again, unofficial stats. Trying to do this while we're watching the game is a little tough, but that's what I got so far. Good sharing the ball offensively by the Indians. Again, a lot of shots in the paint. Other than that 1-3 attempt, everything's in the lane or around the basket. So I think that's the efficiency the coach is looking for.
Yeah, some nice interior passing. Obviously, a lot of misses on the Keystone Oaks side, which allows Peters to get out and run. Although I will say, Keystone Oaks has gotten back on defense. They haven't been beat down the court, but
I don't know that we had a possession that lasted longer than 10 seconds on either side in that quarter.
That's a good play.
So a lot of offensive possessions both ways. Again, it seems like that's the pace of the game. So, and they put a little welcome Coach Goga up on the board. Many of the, again, Peters Township faithful who have known him for a long, long time. Looks like there's a little presentation here in between the first and second quarter. A lot of past players have come to say hello. I know Coach Goga for many, many years, and I know in speaking with him leading up to this game that it was going to be an emotional night for him. He had a lot of success here as a coach, and he made a difference in the lives of many young men, which is really what his biggest attribute is. And I knew this was going to be a big night for him. So it's good to see that the locals here recognized his stay here and showed him some appreciation and presented him with a game ball.
All right, we're going to open up the second quarter after the festivities.
Keystone Oaks will key the ball in to begin the second quarter.
We got to get the clock right here before we do anything.
Right. There's more than 1 minute in a quarter, so here we go. Looks like we're ready to roll.
Mills, Aspinwall, McCullough, Miller, and the young McCullough.
Oh, turnover.
A little late whistle. That was.
Oh, we had a kick. All right.
Yeah, kick ball.
And you were absolutely correct. That whistle was a little late. Nick had taken about 2 or 3 strides before he had blown that whistle. And I know Nick's quick, but not that quick. All right. Keystone Oaks going to set a high ball screen. 12 to the rim. Nice dish.
It was a nice pass. Tough shot.
Yes, number 2 has to finish that one. Colin Harris has to finish that.
1-on-2.
Strip. Oh.
Does not get it to go, but Mills does.
If you're going to save a ball going out of bounds as a defensive player, you don't want to throw it right back in underneath the offensive basket.
Clinton Robinson made a nice defensive play.
Another turnover.
There's a nice play by McCullough, and he'll get it to go. Nice run out. Nice run out by Evan McCullough. Good defense by the Indians.
Yeah, they got quick. Keystone Oaks ran a pretty good set. It had a high screen on the top of the key. Guy got into the lane. Nice dump down. Number 2 had a chance to, at the rim to finish it. He didn't take a really strong shot. He didn't square his shoulders and go up strong. It's almost like he was afraid of the contact. Not putting, saying that was the case. But then that turned into easy transition going the other way. And then a quick turnover, and after only 38 seconds in the second quarter, they've got 2 quick buckets already. And again, right at the rim, easy ones to make. So. Not the kind of start that I'm sure KO was looking for to start the second quarter.
No, with Keystone Oaks coming in 2-0, they did not really play slouch teams. They're coming off a victory against Brashear, 63-49, so that's fairly convincing. Yeah. And then on Saturday, they also beat West Mifflin 70-59.
So they can score.
They can score.
Another turnover.
McCullough to McCullough. Avoids the turnover. And Miller. They're looking to trap.
Oh, that's a travel.
Mills gets.
I think he missed a travel there.
Yeah.
But we'll get block.
And we're going to get a block.
25 went hard to the hole.
Good effort.
Yep.
Try to take the charge. It was close.
On the offensive end there, Peters did a great job. They recognized where the double team was coming from, and they found the open man. Mills drove the baseline, but just couldn't finish. And, you know, with the odd man rush coming up the other end, again, Keystone Oaks is pushing the ball. He got to the rim and got fouled with the block call.
First one's in and out.
Well, we got a hockey line switch here, Mike. 5 in and 5 out. Maybe not 5, maybe just 4. I'm sorry, because Miller's staying in the game.
I'd still call it a hockey.
Yeah, we can call a line change.
And with a couple in from Keystone Oaks.
0 for 2 from the
Another
line.
missed free throw. Vaccarello kicks it out. Donovan off the front, controlled by Golden Eagles, and up they come. And layup goes.
Number 3, Tulio Watts, 6'2", player for KO, went hard to the rim, and again, he just finished. They got a turnover.
Turnover.
He's getting a chance to go in again, and he's going to draw the foul.
Miller got all ball, but he looks like he got him with the hip.
Well, you know, you go up to try to block a shot, and I think we talked about this on Friday night too. When you come down with your arm, your body's going to kind of follow. If you elevate and stay in your plane and just put your hands straight up, you know, that's legal. As soon as you start bringing that arm down and your body follows a little bit, you're going to get the call every time.
You know, he had already forced him to a tough angle for a free throw.
Yep. That
free throw grazes the front end. Team fouls have evened out. KO with 5, Indians with 4. 6:31 left in the half. 24-7 Indians. Second one's up and off the back.
That's 0 for 4 of the last 2 possessions. Those are 4 big points that KO could have used.
And Indians turn it over again.
Miller.
Watts, nice backdoor pass.
Good
and there's
block.
a block by Dunbar.
Good block by Dunbar.
You better be careful. Nice pass to Ziegler. That's tough to stop.
I'm not sure who made that pass, Mike. Couldn't catch the number. But it was a good feed.
I want to say it was Miller. Up comes Dunbar with his head up, looking down the middle. Another nice pass to Ziegler. Ziegler coming off a 12-point half on Saturday. Made a couple threes and really played well. Long three.
Deep 3.
Off the front, and that can't be saved.
Yep.
Golden Eagles. Ziegler seems to be moving pretty well.
Yes.
He rolled his ankle 8 seconds into the game and had to come out. And then he came back in and scored 12 in the first half.
You can see he's got an ankle brace on of some kind. Supporting that ankle, that left ankle.
Keystone Oaks looked like they were getting into a little bit of a rhythm, and now they're a little out of sorts. Robinson nearly gives it away. Can't get it to the corner. Then a wide open guy.
Pressure.
McCullough dishes to Dunbar. He's not going to miss that.
Nope. All around the basket again.
Kicks it out for 3. Off the back. Oh, two Indians.
We're going to get a foul on number 10 coming over the back. That was a good block out. Both McCullough and Vaccarello were in good position for that rebound, and number 10 coming over the back.
Yep. That's his first. That's Sean Thelk. Oh, I'm sorry. Gosh, it's a KO.
That was Makai Murray. Would have been with number 10 for
Micah Murray,
KO.
his first.
Okay.
Sorry about that, everybody.
They're still trying to double team out front, and and there's another backdoor cut and another
Easy.
layup.
Oh, Mills can't get it to go. Nice cut.
There was. That double team out front, Peters Township guards have been handling it all night and getting those passes inside for easy looks, and Mills almost lost it.
A little bit of arm there, but no harm, no foul with the Indians retaining possession.
Yeah, the ball doesn't lie, so we're getting it back. So See if they keep this double team pressure along the perimeter. It's really not been successful at all. Here it comes again.
Coach Goga likes that pressure.
He does like the trap.
He's got the players to do it. McCullough drives, kicks it out. Dunbar, nice ball fake.
McCullough for three.
It's long. KO down with the rebound. Up they come. Three on the way. That one's in and out.
Just will not go. Nothing's falling. Aspinwall, Euro step, misses the layup. It's going to
Indians.
Stay here. Yep. Yeah, you could when you trap, Mike. If you're trapping in the middle of the floor, though, it's really hard because the ball handler has options of getting away from the double teams, and you're really weak along the baseline. Then if you're bringing that much help from that far away from the basket, if you're going to trap along the sidelines, I get it, but they're trying to put that pressure on at the top, and it's just not working.
And
McCullough gets
the
stripped.
Indians have done such a good job. It's almost like they're going to force them out of it.
Another turnover for KO. Nothing going their way here.
Now this is almost what the Indians looked like on Saturday afternoon against Chartiers Valley. Couldn't do anything right. Here comes Miller, kicks it out. Dunbar for three. That's short. Golden Eagles.
So on the floor for the Indians, Mills, Dunbar, McCullough, Aspinwall, and Miller up.
And for KO, we've got Jacoupy, Robinson, Murray, Ford, and Green.
You like how I left the hard one for you, and I took the easy one there? I knew it. Another turnover. Look ahead. Dunbar.
Here comes Dunbar. He
Layup.
thought about throwing
He
it down.
thought about it.
It would have been a tough one. His steps weren't right, and he had a defender near him.
Yeah.
That was a smart play. Mills back
Popped up.
checks. McCullough. Nice look by McCullough. That's the way you keep your head up and find a wide open guy. It would have been very easy for him to miss him, and that was a really, really
Nice
heads
play.
up play.
And he had
heads
to
up pass.
handle some pressure too. He was getting bumped outside. He got his composure, saw the floor, kept his head up the whole time.
Tough runner.
Oh, blocked, and he kept it in bounds. And we look ahead, and McCullough's going in for a layup. He goes in for two.
And McCullough beats everybody down the court. Golden Eagles. Now we're approaching 2 minutes left in the half. Indians have put 36 up versus Keystone Oaks 7.
So I look at my scribble on my stat sheet here. The only, we're 0 for 3 from three-point line, but we've only missed three shots in the paint. We've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So all those layups, those points, they start adding up pretty quick.
Keystone Oaks doubles, nearly gives it a tough shot, but he gets bailed out with a foul.
He did.
It's either going to be Donovan or Vaccarella.
44.
So that's Mickey's first.
They've cleaned up defensively a lot of those hand checks and things they were having problems with against Altoona. We recall from that Friday night game, I think it was 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, and Altoona was in the bonus already. So tonight, we're only at 5 team fouls, so they've cleaned that up defensively while still creating the turnovers that they like to get the ball out and run. So doing a nice job.
Don't quote me, but that might be the third point of the quarter for Golden Eagles. Donovan
turnover, travel in the paint.
Yeah, he wanted to go up and just couldn't. He had some hands near the ball and just didn't work out real well. Indians have a double team.
Got to watch the 10 count
7.
here.
8.
10 count.
I was a little off. I knew it was getting close. I thought maybe Coach Goga would bail him out.
Well, he's called
he's
2
only got-
already. He's called 2
You only
already.
have so many in your back pocket.
Yeah, I don't think the timeouts are going to be a factor in this game. They got a heck of a hole to climb out of. And I believe at this level, if you get to a 30-point lead in the second half, it's a mercy roll. I think it's
Yes.
30. I'm not sure. Ooh,
Indians.
Indians ball. Deflection off of a KO player.
.130 left in the half. Indians inbound. Here comes Ziegler. Loses the ball. Keystone Oaks does a nice job getting on the floor and comes up with it. They flirt with that half-court line.
Got fouled again, going to the line.
That was one of the few times there was some daylight in the lane.
I'm surprised it looked like he was going to be able to go for an and one. As the kids all on the floor like to say when they go in for a layup. It's one of the things as an official really makes me unhappy when I officiate, when kids just go and one every time they shoot the ball. It gets a little bit old after a while. Keystone Oaks not very good at the foul line here tonight. I think that's their last 5 or so, or one out of their last 6, something like that.
Green has the second. Better stroke there. It's good. McCullough gets in but can't get it to go. Oh, they had numbers.
Nice feed by Donovan. Beautiful. You know, that was another one of those situations where he saw a double team coming from, toward the middle of the floor. So all he had to do was back away from it and see the open man down the floor, and he delivered a really great pass. So.
McCullough pulls up in and out. Ziegler almost got it to go. Donovan will pull it out with 20 seconds. McCullough takes a look at the clock. Ziegler, that was his spot on Saturday. He decides not to.
Got 10 seconds. See what
Down
they
to
do.
8, 7. Here comes the double team. Bump, no call. There it goes. 2 and 1 and 0.
Wow.
And we've reached halftime. And your Peters Township Indians 40, Keystone Oaks 9.
If you would have told me that would have been the score, I would have told you were crazy at the beginning of this game. But they came out with a blaze, and they just never put the foot on the gas, and they never let up. So great half by Peters Township, no doubt.
You're right. I did not see that coming either. Well, we're going to have some PTBBA halftime
Entertainment.
And we will be back right after that. Thanks. And we're back for the second half. Peters Township and Keystone Oaks.
Well, that was as one-sided as it's going to get, Mike. I mean, looking at some of the, again, unofficial stats I have here, from 2-point field goals, we were 15 out of 25. And majority of those were in the paint. We're 1 for 4 from 3. And if you look at some of the other kind of stats, Brandon McCullough had 5 assists. And as a team, the only negative I would see is 9 turnovers. So other than that, the Indians did exactly what they wanted to. Executed their out-of-bounds play real nice right there. Got it to Aspinwall, but he bounced it off his leg.
Yep.
So
Keystone Oaks. And, it's not like Keystone Oaks can't score the basketball. They, in 2 games, they've averaged 54 points a game. So,
yeah, I'd have to think they were a little tight. I mean, you had, again, an emotional night for their coach. They know how much, it meant to him to come back here to play. He probably were a little bit too amped up, and it just got ahead of them, and they lost control of it way too early. And, the end result is, being down by 31.
And it didn't start well either. 16-footer on its way, and
in and out.
Dunbar controls, and up he comes.
That's a good shot. Dunbar, nice feed to Aspinwall, who gets fouled, and then it's good.
Goes.
That's finishing under contact. Nice assist from Jack Dunbar. Looked like he lost the handle a little bit, Mike, and then he was just able to tap it forward. Little ball fake by Espinal to get the defender up in the air. He went up strong, had his shoulders squared, was able to finish it and get the and one I was talking about earlier. See if he can finish off the three-point play.
In and out.
I jinxed him.
Up come the Eagles. Nearly beat the Indians down the court. But what I was going to say was when things just didn't start out well,
no.
When you add everything else to what you had just said, Bob,
yeah,
it just kind of compounded into a 9-point half. Nice drive. Again, can't get it to go.
Nope.
Indians control, and up they come.
Aspinwall with a defense rebound.
McCullough thought about a three, and he goes. He gets free and kisses it off the glass. 44-9.
Just the way that the KO's playing that defense, because they're putting that pressure out front. There's just no help in the backcourt and along the back line. There's a dunk.
Dunbar gets it to go.
There you go. You don't come to any high school basketball game to see a dunk.
That's his second of the year. He does have some hops.
Yes, he does. It looks like they're pulling off the pressure a little bit, Mike.
Oh, there's a lid on this end of the hoop.
They just cannot get it to fall.
Now we're getting a little more than what we need. There's obviously frustration.
Yes.
When you score 9 points in
16+ minutes.
Yeah, it's not what anybody wants.
No.
And we do have a running clock at this point. So the Indians are going to get some players in and out.
So we got Donovan, Vaccarello, Nick McCullough, Sean Thelk, and Aspinwall on the floor for the Indians. Oh, my.
And we're going to get a foul.
Yeah, but he covered a lot of ground with only 2 steps.
Yeah.
He started out there. That reminded me of the Michael Jordan slam dunk in the slam dunk contest years ago when he took off from the foul line. I mean, he pulled his dribble up, out from outside the foul line there, and he got it in for a layup. So long strides, I guess. But at this point, it really doesn't matter.
They got Aspinwall with his first. And Golden Eagles are into double digits. Once upon a time, Keystone Oaks was in the same section as Peters.
That must have been a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
Okay.
Nice strong move, and that one goes.
Yep, 25 finished.
Clinton Robinson.
No quitting him. I mean, he's still, early in this third quarter with the score the way it is. He's gone to the rim a couple times now. And again, you want to finish strong. It's a bad situation, no doubt. But again, early in the season, they got off to a good start with a 2-0 record. It's just one blemish. Section play doesn't start for a couple weeks yet. Still lots of time to get things right.
And I don't.
That didn't hit anything. So. Yeah, they're foul shooting tonight too, Mike.
Has not helped the cause.
Not at all. Not at all. But again, they will regroup. As Mike Tomlin would say, you shower it off, or was that Clint Hurdle? I can't remember.
Delk throws it across half court, and they're going to get
got a block. And he definitely wasn't shooting. So yeah, it's going to be out of bounds under the basket.
That's Murray's second. Thelk to trigger. And the Indians turn it over.
Yep. Coach Ehrman going youth here a little bit. Donovan, a freshman. McCullough and Thelk are sophomores, along with Vaccarello. And I believe Aspinwall's a junior. I'm not sure, Mike, if I got that right or not. Yeah,
yes.
He's a junior.
Good spin, and he gets the roll. Yeah, see, a couple of these balls are starting to go versus where the second half they did not.
Too little, too late, Mike. Too little, too late.
No, that's true.
Nick McCullough from the corner.
for three.
No good.
Can't go. Indians. We're down to 2:35 in the third quarter.
We get paid the same even though they're running the clock in the second half, right, Mike?
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Okay. Deflected out of bounds. Looks like that's going to stay Peters Township basketball. Nice pass by Donovan inside the Vaccarella. Misses. Nick McCullough up for the rebound. Nice rebound.
And we're going to stay at this end.
Dylan's the oldest of three boys in their family, and they're all basketball junkies.
And we're going to get the
Got fouled on the shot attempt, but again, a really nice drive, a nice pass. Vaccarella went to the rim, but I must have missed.
They got Nick McCullough on a on a charge.
Okay. On the pass. Okay.
Has to come to a stop at the foul line. But it was a nice play.
But yeah, Dylan's the oldest of three boys, and I've got a chance to meet the mom and dad, and really a really nice family. All three of them just love the game. All three of their boys. Oh, we're going to have a block on Mills.
Robinson leading Keystone Oaks scores with 7.
Yeah.
Of the 14 output for Keystone Oaks.
With the running clock, they do stop it on foul shots. And they'll stop the clock as soon as the official goes to the table to report the foul and then the number of the player who had the foul. So it will stop on foul shots, but not right when the whistle's blown. The official has to get to the table, so that's why the clock's not moving right now.
Robinson is good.
Keystone
Oaks keeps the pressure up.
Good ball reversal. Nick under the basket. Nice pass by Dunbar.
Dunbar to
Nick McCullough.
To McCullough.
They really haven't had any trouble with this pressure at all tonight, Mike. Really broke it well, got over top of the pressure. Moved it down the floor quickly and got a lot of easy shots.
Near steal by Dunbar. 3 is up, and it's good.
Yep. That's the first 3 of the night for KO.
It's Cameron Green. That gives him.
Yeah.
That's the end of the quarter. That gives Cameron Green 4 points on the night. He's coming off a 16-point night against Brashear, so.
Yeah, this isn't I think a good representation of Keystone Oaks. Like I said, it's a bad night. A lot of things didn't go well early, and it just got away from them. I think with Coach Gogo being the coach that he is, he'll coach these kids up. They'll learn from the experience. They'll move forward, and they'll probably have a pretty good season. This is his second year at KO, and I know he turned it around in the first year from a rather dismal season the year before. So. Just a bad night overall. That happens.
Yeah, there are two. We're talking about a 6A school last year that dropped down to 5A versus a 3A school in Keystone Oaks, and they play out of Section 2. So they're playing the likes of South Park, Stowe Rocks, Olsh, Brentwood. Those are significantly smaller schools, high schools than Peters Township. So, that's what you're going to have.
Yep. So we got coming on the floor for the Indians the McCullough brothers, Miller, Dunbar, and Mills. And looks like Clinton Robinson's still on the floor for KO, and Colin Harris is on the floor. Number 13, Nick Buckley. Number 12 is Cameron Green. And who am I missing? Missing somebody. Number 4, Ethan Spiak.
So 4 starters for the Indians plus
Nick
Nick
McCullough.
McCullough.
Yep.
Yeah. Still looking to trap. McCullough beats it pretty easily. Dunbar for 3. In and out. KO down with the rebound. Robinson, he's going to take it all the way in. Dunbar adjusts his shot a little bit. Gets him to miss. But we're going to stay at this end.
He's made a lot of strong moves to the basket. He just hasn't been able to finish tonight. But again, Jack is a good athlete. Challenged the shot. So got to give Jack credit for being in the right spot at the right time.
Good cut. Good hard cut by Cameron Green.
Yeah, it looks like Mills is going to pick that one up.
Foul was before the shot, so inbounds.
High ball screen. Got post up position inside. Miller's on number 25 down on the box.
Indians still playing aggressive man-to-man. They've
lost control of that.
lost
Turnover.
everything there. 2-on-1.
Nick to his brother. How about that, huh?
That's pretty. That makes a dad smile.
Yeah.
And a mom, for
and
that
a mom.
matter.
And a mom. They're both here.
Easy layup for Colin Harris, one of the captains. 50-20. McCullough dribbles through 3 guys.
And we got a turnover. And we're going to have another one.
And here's an easy
Brandon's
layup.
going to get an easy layup.
Now you get in trouble when you dribble a little too much in this game. 3 is up. McCullough's going to come down with that. I guess I really have to start saying which McCullough, right?
Yeah, they're going to both get a lot of minutes.
They're both going to be out there and playing. That was Nick McCullough.
Yep.
He had a KO player come over his back. Good box out.
I think Nick's got a basket. He's got an offensive rebound. He's got a defensive rebound. He's got an assist, and he's got a turnover. He's filling up the stat sheet.
Brendan McCullough and Jack Dunbar leading the Indians with 10 each. Mills goes in strong and gets fouled. Mills has 7 on the night.
Yeah. Well, we got that balance we were talking about the other night too. You got everybody that's in the game has scored. So I mean, Brandon's got 10, Dunbar's got 10. Those are starters. Nick McCullough off the bench got 4. Mills is a starter with 7. And Nate Miller's the only one that has, but he has 2 as one of the starters. So, then you look at the bench. Each of those guys on the bench has scored for the most part. So it's again good balance, and you like to see that. It makes you hard to defend when you got multiple guys that can put the ball in the hole. And tonight's might not be a real representation because they got a lot of that in transition off turnovers and the pressure. But if that's the way they're going to play, then they're going to get that kind of balance night in and night out.
Step back 3 off the front.
Miller gets
Up
the rebound.
From the Indians. Nice look. And that puts Mills in double digits.
There you go.
Nice pass from Nate Miller. Everything but the finish.
Yes, nice
McCullough
move.
up ahead. Dunbar's going to go with his left, can't get it to go. Mills gets fouled. 4:37 left in the game. Through 2 games, the Indians are averaging 55, and they sit at 55 with this running clock for the whole second half.
Yeah, I think it would have been a little bit more if we would have had a full 32 minutes for sure. It's the right thing to do.
Yep.
And we got a wholesale substitution, it looks like, except for Mills. And we got one of the young freshmen who played JV is going to be checking in for Mills as long as he makes this shot. That's number 12, Lucas Rost. Had a chance
So close to a hockey sub.
yeah. Vaccarella to Aspinwall.
Beautiful interior passing. I mean, whether that's Ziegler or Vaccarello, that's been there all night. Nice backdoor play. And that's number 20. DiMaggio Locante gets it to go. Delk to the corner. Kicks it out to Mills for 3. He gets that one to roll. Mills filling up the stat sheet. 60-22 Indians. Just under 4 to go. Little scoop shot.
Number 2. Yep, number 2, Colin Harris.
Mills drives in. Nice pass.
Vaccarella reverse layup. He made it a little bit harder.
Mickey with a nice play. Nice finish from Mills.
We're going to have a foul. Looks like on Aspinwall.
Harris.
Yep.
Showing he can go left and right. And he'll step to the line. The foul's on Aspinwall. That's his second.
So we got two of the freshmen who have been brought up to play the JV coming into the game. Number 12, like I mentioned, is Lucas Rost, and then we have Jalen Greco. I've officiated a lot of games in the travel leagues and the rec programs, and I've watched those two young players since about 4th or 5th grade. Lucas's dad was their coach, and again, one of those nice families in the community. Really a great guy. Did a great job with that class of kids over the years.
Delk's going to let it fly. It hits the top.
Hits the top. No good.
Yeah, hit the clock. Now the Indians put the full pressure on.
And they got the young kids in the game,
Yeah,
giving
they
them a
wanna see
chance.
how
Yep.
Younger kids respond.
Yep.
Here comes Robinson. Going to his left. Tough shot. Donovan with the rebound. And up he comes. Dribbles out of the double team. Finds it.
Oh. Lucas
Three's
for
up.
3. Oh.
Off the back iron.
Nice to see these.
Oh. Robinson. That gives him double digits.
Dylan Donovan
Three's
for
up.
3. No good.
Short. And they're going to get
Must have stepped on the line.
Jackson Clutter. Had the rebound, stepped on the baseline. Under 2 minutes left in the game. Good footwork. Can't get it to go. Nice move by Donovan. Did everything but finish
Yeah.
it. Yeah, a little bump.
Yep, number 12.
I have that discussion with my son. Is it a good move if you don't finish it?
If you can get into the paint and draw, at least draw a foul and get 2 free throws, I'd have to call it a good move.
I agree. But if you do everything, an awesome move, and don't put it in the basket, is it a good move?
If you don't get the call, I guess it's not a good move, right?
I say
A lot of times when players go to the rim, they don't actually finish at the rim. They'll kind of be fading away
my
from the
son
basket.
and I have this
Yeah,
argument
yeah.
almost every day.
All
He
right.
says it can still be a good move,
Yeah.
and I say it's not a good move unless it
Yep.
goes in the basket.
Yep, got to finish. Got to finish.
Second one good. 62-27.
Well, you know, Mike, we had 15 made baskets in the first half, and we got about 10 here. And if I'm counting assists, I got 17 as a team, so 17 on 25 baskets. That's pretty good.
It's almost like a quarter of basketball, too.
Yeah.
Oh, couldn't get that to go.
I think he made that a little harder than it needed to be.
Yeah. Indians.
But freshman playing his first, getting some varsity minutes, probably a little bit amped up.
And it's not all JV players out there either.
No.
Keystone Oaks. There's a couple of them, but Still looking to trap. Oh.
Knocked out of bounds. Yep. Again, looking to make an unselfish play with
Yeah,
a pass to
little too
Donovan.
unselfish.
Yeah, he could have drove in for a layup.
One more dribble, and he's right
Yep.
at the rim.
This is gonna be 2. Oh, I jinxed him.
Could not.
Nice move. Really nice move.
And he almost got the steal at the other end. He didn't give up on it. Indians dribble it off half court. Donovan goes in.
He's gonna take a 3.
Here's a 3. Short.
Good. Dylan
Donovan battles.
Offensive
Can't get
rebound.
it to go. He battles again. Indians beat him to the ball. Another 3. Here it goes. It's good.
That's his first 3. I'm thinking as a varsity player.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yes.
And that'll do it here tonight with your Peters Township Indians.
Yes.
65, Keystone Oaks 27.
Yeah, it wasn't what we were expecting. To have a game like this early in the season, to have a score the way we saw the final score tonight with Keystone Oaks struggling so much on the offensive end. I think, again, it was a big game for them because they know their coach was coming back to where he worked for 15 or 16 years. We recognized him after the first quarter for the job well done he did over the years, and I think I had to play a little bit into it. I know Coach very well, and I know he was excited for the game. But, again, it's a loss. It doesn't matter. They move on, and they'll tackle the next one. Great job by the Indians, though.
Yes,
Great
that's
job.
right. So the Indians are home Friday against Hampton on Friday night, and Keystone Oaks has a tough one against Central Valley at home. So the Indians will take a 1-game winning streak, 2-1 record into Friday. We'll see you Friday night versus Hampton. Thanks for joining us. Take care.